Libra, let's get into this energy. I had to light a white candle today. Yes, I had to light a white candle. Okay. I had to get the energy flowing. Matter of fact, let me get an incense going, because this energy of this new year is going to be amazing. All right. It is going to be amazing. And I just need you to know that. I need you to know it. I need you to feel it with your chest. I need you to affirm it. It's just really, really good. Okay. I just had to light my incense. Get the energy flowing. Get some good energy flowing in this place. All right, let's see. What's coming through for Libra. Also, Libra, if you're interested in readings that are on sale, check down below in the description bar. Also, yearly readings, if you purchase them, they will be sent out today. Like, they will be. I'm also doing, like, yearly readings are, you know, first. They're going to get done before any other readings, because, you know, we got to get those things out. So the readings will be on sale until the 5th. So act quick, okay? Act very, very quick. All right? Okay. Yes. Somebody is out of... Yes. Okay, somebody has raised their vibration. You're different now. You're a different person. You could just be a different kind of person, but you're just different. You're just on a different level. On a new level. Just completely different. Let's see. Just completely different. All right, we're doing the standard personals. Standard personals are on sale. They're $30 off right now. So if you're interested, make sure you check out the reading below. Make sure you check out the description bar down below. At the bottom of the deck, we got the 5 of Wands. Drama, chaos, confusion, dramatics, commotion. Something could be loud. Like, it's not quiet. Like, whatever's happening here, it's not quiet energy. It's not subtle energy. It's fast. It's abrasive energy. It's making a lot of noise. It could be causing a lot of commotion. It's just something's happening. It's loud. Okay. I'm also getting like you could be made to be an example of someone, an example for another person. So your healing, some of you guys, your healing story could be out in the open. And this is because you are supposed to be an example for another person. All right. We got the Knight of Wands with the 6 of Wands energy. Out of the blue, here comes all this love. It's loud, y'all. It's just loud. Like, somebody wants this love. Like, somebody wants everybody to know that they love you. Or it's just this attention, this admiration, this recognition that is very, very loud. It comes out of the blue. You get all of this attention from something out of the blue. And where does this put you? It puts you on a nice, even pavement. Like, sometimes we need a little bit of fire, right? I know sometimes I need a little fire, okay? I need a little bit, something that's going to spark me up. I need something that's going to happen out of the blue. I need a little drama, a little chaos sometimes. Keeps me balanced. This actually keeps you a bit balanced. Actually, also, this puts you out of a place of worry. Okay, so if you were worried about something, worried that a person didn't like you, worried that nobody was watching or nobody was looking or nobody was buying your products, or maybe you had this thing, you just get this windfall of just support comes out of the blue. It's loud. It could be a little bit chaotic, but it's that good type of chaos. Okay, we love that good type of chaos coming through. All right, the next thing that we do have is the 8 of Swords and the Moon. So wait a minute now. The most thing when this energy, somebody needs to wait a minute. Wait a damn minute, okay? That is what I'm getting from this energy. Before you sabotage the whole shit, okay? Just wait a damn minute. Just wait a little bit. You're in your mind, number one. And it's spooky. The moon, the illusions, the secrets. This is not a right time for you to start with your negative self-talk and start, I can feel it in the air type shit. This is not the time for you to do that. This is the time for you to wait a minute. Wait a minute before, okay? Because there's an amazing new emotional experience that's coming to you, that's here to give you some type of emotional fulfillment. And if you were to go off the energies, you got to think, when you go off the energies, you got to know what energies you're going off of, okay? You got to know what's the energy is like. Sometimes the energy of the moon, it could be chaos. Could be a bit of chaos. Could be a bit of confusion happening. And that's not the time for you to base really, really like important decisions off of that confusion. That's why when you're listening to your intuition, hone in and listen to her for a couple of days, okay? Listen to her for a couple of days. You do have time. So this will be the energy. Just wait a minute. For someone just needs to sit down and wait before you start talking reckless, before you start doing things reckless, before you start sabotaging yourself. You know who you are, okay? We do have the Ten of Swords in reverse with the Hierophant. I loved it. That's like music to my ears. This is you freeing yourself. Okay? Freeing yourself from a self-imposed fear. Boom. Freeing yourself from self-sabotage. Yes. Freeing yourself from crippling fear. Okay, hell yes. And then you're getting into this energy of the Hierophant where you have this higher level, that was the test. For some of you guys, the test is you. You know how you play a game? I don't know if the games are like that now, because the only like video games I like is, don't judge me, Sims and Left 4 Dead and Guitar Hero. Okay? Don't judge me. But a little shooting game, a little Sims, and a little music. All right? But for some of you guys, it's like think about a video game in the early 2000s, 90s. Like let's think about Crash. Okay? I'm sorry if you ain't play games. Think about Crash. At the end of each challenge, Crash had to fight a big old monster, okay? And once you fought the big monster, you can go to this next level. Look at that big monster as you. Your self-imposed fears, your negative self-talk. You got to beat you. You got to get you out of your way. So for some of you guys, you do that. You realize it ain't them. You realize it ain't what they said. It ain't them wishing this on you. It ain't that. No, it's you. It's your negative self-talk. It is you. In the most loving way, it's you. Okay? You are being the weapon that's posed against yourself. Okay? That's the only thing that can stop you. It ain't witchcraft. It ain't nobody trying to put nothing on you. It's your own negative thoughts. And I feel like it's hard for us to get down to the truth of the matter and be like, it was me this whole time? Yes, it was your lack of love. Okay? It was you not believing in yourself. It was you comparing yourself to everybody else and not looking at what you have and not really fulfilling and relishing in that moment of what's yours. It was you this whole time. So for some of you guys, you realize that and you're able to move on to this next level. But if you don't realize that, you'll be stuck there. You'll be stuck blaming the rest of the world. Like blaming the world for everything. It's a blame culture going on. You'll have a lot of friends there. You won't be alone, okay? But you'll be stuck in blame, okay? And I feel like you really want to excel. So I feel like there's a need for you to look yourself in the face, look your shadow, and realize and just call out the things that are trying to be hidden. What are you trying to suppress? What are you trying to hide? It's the fact that you may need to love yourself more. You may need to speak better to yourself. You may need to put yourself in more loving situations. You can say no. We learned that when we were like 2. We can say no. We can say yes. Okay. This leads you to another pathway. A path comes out of nowhere. The moment that you learn, the moment that you get you out of, from in front of you, the pathway comes out of nowhere. Okay. And this is a beautiful path. It's a path that is aligned with your purpose. It's aligned with what you're meant to do here. Like there's things you got to do here. And this pathway is aligned with that. All right. We do also have the High Priestess with the Eight of Cups. All right. The High Priestess sees the real reason why someone left. The High Priestess sees the real reason why you left a situation, or the real reason why something wasn't serving you. The High Priestess looks beneath the surface. So the High Priestess is going in. This whole second row is like self. It's like someone is strong as hell to be looking themselves in the face, in the mirror like that. You know, it takes a lot for you to look at you and be like, you know what? I'm going to do better. I'm going to love on me a bit better this year. So it's like you realize why you really left something, or why a person left. And it makes this reconciliation better. When you think that two people leave, I'm just thinking about a relationship. Let's say you're in like a relationship and you call this relationship toxic and whatever the hell. And you left the relationship, and then the person double back, because that's what they do. They're going to always double back. So this person doubles back, and you haven't fully came down to grips with your faults and how you showed up in a relationship as well. So you're expecting this person to have to hold all of the weight of the crumbling of the relationship on their shoulders. So when they come back together and they're not willing to do that, you may say yes to it, but you may have this feeling of like unfulfillment, because what will really fulfill you in the moment is them taking all the blame. However, if you were to look at the relationship from outside view, outside of your feelings, outside of your hurt, you will understand that you showed up a certain type of ways. This person showed up a certain type of way. And both people, like, it takes two to tango. But until like, if you're still thinking that it took one person to tangle to get you to this end, then you'll be stuck in this Ten of Swords energy just to do the same thing again. But if you're tired of being sick and tired, or tired of getting the same type of results, you're ready to look at you, because you know you can't change nobody else, but you can change one body, and that body is you. So if you're ready for change, there has to be a self-change that takes place. And that's when you come back in with you. So because, not saying that you were the fault of a situation, it's just understanding why something didn't work out. Understanding why you may have to take a break where another person had to take a break, or what wasn't serving, what wasn't serving the relationship at all. It makes the reconciliation a bit better, it just makes it on a bit like healing type of energy. You're going to have to use your High Priestess for this, okay? Your High Priestess is not afraid of anything. It's not afraid to call anything, whatever. It's not afraid to face it. So you're going to have to call on that strength of the High Priestess, and you do have that within you. We do have the King of Swords and the Three of Wands energy here. This King of Swords, knowing the truth about a journey. This is the King of Swords knowing that there will be some type of expansion. This is the King of Swords manifesting. So the King of Swords knows that the ship is coming, okay? And it's almost like the masculine and the feminine energy is working together, because your masculine energy is going to know this is what we're going to do to get on the ship, okay? The ship is going to come this way, and we need to be here. But your feminine energy knows exactly what to do, knows exactly what to create in order to bring on that ship. What are we going to need there? So I feel like you could be working together with another person, or you could just be manifesting. Because you can see the future, the King of Swords represents the Akashic Records being open. Because you can see through the future, you can see the Akashic Records, and it has this ship, it has this expansion, it has you moving to one place to another. You know that something needs to be birthed. The Queen of Swords is going to birth something. The Queen of Swords is cardinal. It's the starters. So it's almost like your higher self channeling down. Start it. Start the podcast. Start the channel. Start the clothing line. Start the salon business. Start the Instagram. It's like it's telling you to start. Like, so that's what it's telling, and it's loud. It's this loud energy. It could be cognitive dissonance. You could be seeing people start things and get a lot of accolades, or a lot of validation from something that it only gives that burning feeling like, man, I should start this. Man, I need to start this now. Why haven't I started this? So your higher self is phoning down to you saying, start now. Start now. The ship will come. It's going to come at this time. You need to start now. Okay. It's almost like stocks. And so I know a lot of you guys are into stocks and crypto and things like that. Like, it's certain times where you got to buy stuff. It was just because I'm into it too. Okay. It was just a time where, what was that stock called? What was it? I forgot what it was called, but it was a time where you were to buy it when it was like half of a penny. Okay. And you bought millions of it for about like $20, okay, or $50 or $100. It's a time when you buy and it's a time when you pull out of something. And I feel like for those people who are buying, of course, people buy like off a whim, like, let me just do this. But some people, their higher selves is telling you, this is the perfect time to get this thing now. Hold it. Because in 2 years, this thing is going to go to $1. Not too much. Not a lot. But for you that just bought 70 million shares, it's going to be everything for you. So just hold it. Go ahead and go about your business. And yeah, you just locked in your future. So I feel like some of you guys are about to lock in your future. You're about to lock something in. Okay. We do have the King of Wands with the Ace of Cups energy. This is the King. The King of Wands eye is on emotional fulfillment. The King of Wands energy is like somebody has everything, but somebody wants that to be fulfilled emotionally. The King of Wands wants love, unconditional love, a real relationship. This could be family. This could be friendship. It's that type of energy that the King of Wands wants. The King of Wands is no longer looking at the hustle and bustle of things. The King of Wands actually wants something solid, actually wants something that's going to fulfill him emotionally. And what this leads to the King of Wands leaning on his own type of understanding. So there's someone, this could be a masculine energy. There could be masculines that's relating to this. You lean onto your own understanding, which you've always known, which is hustle to make it. The King of Wands is a hustler. Hustle to get what it is that you want. So for some of you guys, you may be hustling, trying to get love, or looking at love as a hustle, and it's not that. So you may feel like you're coming up short, because what happens after the Four of Pentacles is the 5. It's that loss energy. It's that hardship energy. Just because you weren't able to change your perspective on how you're seeing things, because you want something new, so you have to do a new thing instead of the old thing. So it's like the King of Wands is going to have a bit of mishaps in it, or you may have a bit mishaps by changing that hustle mentality into something else that's vulnerable. You have to match the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is about love, unconditional love. It's about vulnerability, okay? So you will have to be able to match that energy when it comes to enable for you to get it. So it looks like the King of Wands is going to struggle just a bit. And this may be things that happen like in public too. This may be things that happen that may be loud, because we do have this 5 of Wands energy. This may be things that also cause conflict. You may be doing something wrong. I feel like there's a person who just keeps on showing up wrong in a relationship and they don't know what the hell they're doing. It's that hustler's mentality. It's you're treating your relationship like you would treat a business, and it's not a business. So, or you're treating your marriage like you would treat a business. It's not a business. I know people say marriage is a business, but marriage is a commitment between two people. And it's give and take. It's not a dictatorship. Especially for the King of Wands to be fulfilled. And this could also be like a dream that the King of Wands wants. That kind of goes like, it's not out of line, but it's just something different. It's just a different type of, they have to tap into something different in order to bring this to fruition. All right, tell me more about this Knight of Wands energy. This Knight of Wands energy, the Queen of Wands. So you do something bold. So there's a bold move that's happening. The reason why, which matches you, so this is all like a law of attraction. You do something bold out of the blue and you get some type of big recognition for it out of the blue. So it's all out of the blue. You do something out of the blue, something out of the blue comes to you. That's why it's important for you to do something different. All right. All wands here, all fiery energy. We do have the 3 of wands, resist leads to expanding. Your ships come in completely. Like this is out of the blue. Your ships come in. It's because you're able to do something bold, or you possess a new type of energy. And this is just newness. So everything is new here. So there's a need for you to match that energy. You want something to come out of the blue. What is something that you can do that's out of the blue or out of the ordinary? There's a need for you to get into out of the ordinary energy. If you're expecting an out of the ordinary result. Tell me more about the 6 of Swords. It's given like a smooth sailing. Yeah, like it's a life-changing. Something changes your life for the better. It makes things calm. It changes your life for the complete better. All because you were able to jump outside of the box and do something that you normally wouldn't do. Make a really, really bold move, okay? Tell me more about the 8 of Swords. Okay. So you're second guessing, about to sabotage a union. This could be a friendship. This could be a love relationship, a family relationship. All because you're in your mind. Part of this could definitely be a love relationship. Because right now, something is telling you to be vulnerable or open up your heart or something like that. Or be open to a situation. Don't be closed off. Everything is not what it seems right now. Tell me more about the moon. Everything is not what it seems. Okay, so we have the Emperor energy here. So you're not able to read the Emperor. For some of you guys, you could have been getting cards drawn on this Emperor, but this is the divine masculine person, and you're not able to read this divine masculine for some reason. They're just being covered by the moon. And you may feel like you have watched so many readings, but it's close, but it's just not giving you the answers that you need when it comes to this masculine, right? And there's a need for this because there's a bigger lesson that's being taught here. The lesson that's being taught is patience. It's actual patience. It's also trust. When you can't see through sight, there's a need for you to start looking through another set of eyes, okay? And this is faith, your eyes of faith. So I feel like something is strengthening your faith muscle. Do you have faith in the bond? Do you have faith in the connection? Do you have faith in the person itself? And that's where you're going to get your eyes. That's where you're going to get your sight. Not necessarily going through your cards, not necessarily trying to do whatever, because some of you guys could be coming up short. For some of you guys, you're thinking that there's a person who is cheating on you. You're thinking that this person is in a third party. And it's not quite resonating with you. You could be getting readings. You could be doing readings on this person yourself. It's just not quite resonating with you. This is you about to sabotage. Maybe you've been in a third party. Maybe that's your fear, a third party energy. Maybe that's something that you need to work on, that you need to get down to the bottom of. Why do you have this fear in this relationship? Why do you expect this person to betray your trust? Have they done it in the past? Have you guys talked about this energy? What's going on here? Why do you have any father type of energy? Any father issues, daddy issues that you may need to work through? For masculines, you can switch the energy around. But yeah, I feel like there's just that energy of you kind of like this wait a minute. It's like, do you have faith in your relationship? Because if you don't, why are you here? Tell me more about the Page of Cups. Yeah. There's a new emotional experience that's about to come into your life. For some of you guys, this can be children. But you're just in your mind. Even at the bottom of the deck of this, like you're just in your mind. So there's a need for you to get yourself out of your get yourself out of your mindset. I'm also getting like there's something that's coming out of the blue to try to help you get out of that negative mindset. But you definitely have to get out of like your negative like mindset. I feel like someone is giving you all evidence to show that there's no need for you to think negative about a situation. But you could like insist on thinking negative about it. Tell me more about the Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. It was a long journey, but you made it. Yes, a long journey, but you made it. Okay. There's also going to be a long journey of freedom because you got outside of your own way. All right. I'm also getting like there's a person or there could be a repeat offender. They're not really clothed in a repeat offender. So I feel like this is not the same person doing it, but it's just the same thing happening over and over and over and over again. And you're like, wait a minute, that may be my mind. That might be me. That just might be me. Tell me more about the Hierophant. Okay. Working together with your higher, working together with spirit, working together with your higher self, your higher level of wisdom, a high level of wisdom. This is higher than, this is getting out of your body and getting into a higher space or a more spiritual or more evolved space or a more evolved way of thinking. That's what this energy is. It brings you to this high ranking. Now you're ready to do some work. There's going to be some work to do. Okay. It's going to be a level of work that you may need to do. Okay. So, all right. And this brings you to a new level of learning. This also brings you to this energy where you are now the rookie instead of the expert. This also brings you to a level of research. You get to learn more about yourself. And this has a lot to do with you getting out of your way. You understanding, you freeing yourself from self-sabotage, freeing yourself from being crippled by fear, freeing yourself from negative self-talk. You're freeing yourself from procrastination. You're freeing yourself from a whole bunch of things. And all of those things start with you. It's like no one else can make you procrastinate on something but you. Okay. So no one else can make you afraid of something but you. Like it's like you make the decision to be afraid of something. So it's giving this energy where you kind of understand what's the root cause of something, understand what the root cause is of change and how you're able to change a situation that brings you into this new level of awareness. Okay. Also, this could be a lifestyle of luxury that's coming towards you. This is also a loud win too. People are going to see this. Like something's going to shine outside of you. It's like that cloak or whatever it is that you have, it just releases. It's like something kind of shines on the outside of you. Like you're different now. You're completely different. Coming from this place. I know I'm not tripping. Tell me more about the High Priestess. But some of you guys, fear could have made you leave a situation. Yeah. We have this Page of Wands. So phone home. Somebody phone home to their intuition. Intuition let them know you left a situation because you were afraid for some type of, you had some type of self-imposed prison, some self-imposed fears. You had some fear, some false evidence that were appearing as real. That's why the situation didn't serve you emotionally. That's why it was a pain for you to be in. That's why this thing is coming back, because on this new simulation, you realize that what all that stuff, all that evidence was false. All that evidence that I had in my mind as to why this wasn't working or why this wasn't, it was completely false. It was not real. All of that stuff that I had, all that stuff that I built up in my head wasn't real. And I made it to be out a 8 of cups. I made myself drained. I made myself frustrated. I made myself, because of the false evidence that I had, that I banked on being real. Okay. That is what your intuition is telling you. That's why you left something. And that's why it's coming back around. Okay. Now, if you don't get this while it's coming back around, because you're supposed to get it, and it's like, okay, so maybe they'll understand this time when it's back in front of them and the feelings that they feel, they'll understand that it could not have been them. Maybe something about their thinking was wrong. But our egos, we don't want to be wrong, though. Our egos don't want to be wrong. Our egos swear to be right, even though we have every single bit of information that it is that we may have gotten something a bit wrong. So this is like an ego cleanse, okay? Or you're facing your ego. So good job. So you're doing a lot of good work, like jumping off of like the New Year energy. You're doing a lot of big jobs, okay? These jobs are not for the faint. All right. This could have something to do with jealousy, envy. Okay. You could have pushed a person away because you thought that they were jealous of you. All in your head. Envious of you. All in your head. Maybe when you get down to the bottom, maybe you were a little jealous. Maybe you were a little envious. It just all of this stuff was all in your head. All in your head. Completely in your head. Maybe you had a situation where a person was jealous of you and you got afraid that that will continue to happen. And it stems back to a certain type of relationship. But the fact that all of these people or all of this could happen a bunch of times, there's so many people who you could have pushed away. For some of you guys, a lot of these people who you could have deemed were jealous or you could have deemed were evil or mean. You think about the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles in the upright, she is nurturing the earth to bring it to life. The Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, she's killing. She's going to the plants and stomping on the plants. She don't want it to grow. So for some of you guys, you thought that the person was stomping on you, not wanting you to grow. But all of that evidence that you had, all of the things of the signs, and you're like, okay, that person was acting weird, or I felt funny with this, or I felt false evidence just appearing to be real. That's a big pill to swallow. Not a lot of people want to hear that, okay? Not a lot of people want to hear that. They want the whole world to be hating on them. They want everybody to just be hating. Everybody to want to take what it is that they have. That's what they want. That type of energy. Okay. We do have the Four of Swords. Now, with this reconciliation, your mind is going to be racing. Your mind is going to be racing like, is it fixable? Could you fix this relationship? Could you do this? Could whatever? But then it comes to this level of peace. And the reason why this is coming to this level of peace, because you have built a solid foundation for which this bond could sit on. And everything mimics you. So little do you know, this person could have thought that you were jealous of them. And they could have found these types of instances or where they felt like you were the one who was jealous and you were the one that was hating or something like that. And just hopefully they come to their senses. But if they don't, you know exactly what to do. Your intuition know exactly what to do. You know exactly how to say no, how to say yes, how to exit, you know when to leave. Okay. So it's just that energy. And also for some of you guys, you may be in a different type of stance. Maybe you may be in this place where you realize that there was false evidence appearing real and you're ready to kind of start a relationship off on the right foot. But this person has not gotten it yet. A lot of times that happens. When we get a situation, we also see ourselves come into the situation. And how are we going to give them compassion? Are we going to give them the love? Are we going to give them the truth that they need? Wrapped in love, though. Don't give them the truth wrapped in. Don't Queen of Swords the truth. Try the Queen of Cups the truth, okay? It's like this energy. Are we going to give them the truth? Are we going to give them love? Are we going to give them compassion to where they are? Because ourselves has been that way. It's like every time when you're going to this next level, you meet yourself and you're able to give yourself a kiss on the cheek and like, I'll see you at the next level. Not like a push down or whatever. Then you have to learn a new lesson again about loving yourself. Because you've been in those shoes too, where you could have sworn that all of the evidence in your mind that you had was real when it's false. So there's a need for you to meet a person with a bit compassion if this person is coming towards you with this negative way of thinking. Because there is a reconciliation. It's just that when you guys reconcile, have you both did the work that you needed to do? And this is showing you like you have done your work. Tell me more about the King of Swords. I just heard, I see money. I smell money. So this is the higher self is saying the amazing opportunity, security. You want to be secured, start now. Start this situation now. Yeah, somebody needs to start. 5 of coins energy. Somebody needs to start. Procrastination is keeping you broke. Procrastination on your dreams is keeping you broke. It's keeping you in a situation where you don't have enough. You're in a needy place. You could be in a place of lack. There's a vision that's coming back to you. For some of you guys, you had a dream or you had an amazing idea. This idea is coming back to you. Okay. It's given, let love go. And when it comes back, that's when you know. So something is coming back to you. I feel like your dream, your higher self is coming back to you to let you know again. Maybe your higher self told you before. Look at this Ace of Cups that's here. Emotional fulfillment is here. Emotional fulfillment is here. Is that the King of Cups? Is this the King of Cups? It's like, okay, but then you continue to do what it is that you want, you normally do. Don't do that. Tell me more about the Queen of Swords. This is abundance, an overflow of abundance. Your cups runneth over. Somebody want their cup to runneth over, and Spirit is telling you exactly what you need to do. It's coming to you again. All right, yeah, we got the Hangman here. It's time for you to see something. You're going to have to see life completely different in order to do this. So it's given, Spirit knows what to put in whose belly. So Spirit is putting this in the Queen of Swords belly. Queen of Swords is Libra. It's here in your belly for a reason. Why? Because you can birth this thing out the way that it needs to be birthed out. And the Queen of Swords is all about knowing your worth. So there's a need for you to understand your worth and understand who you are in order to do something. And the Queen of Swords is not afraid to walk alone. The Hangman is upside down by himself. So there's something about just you in particular that makes you the perfect person for the job. You are the perfect person for this. The perfect person for this vision. The perfect person who can bring this vision to fruition, who can live out this vision. You are perfect for the job. Like, it's like a perfect match. Look at the Emperor, the Empress. You are perfect for this job. You're perfect for the Ace of Cups. Some of you guys, it may be an Aquarius that's significant. It may be a Libra that's significant, that's telling you to do something or that's bringing an idea to you. This is like your higher self speaking through this person. So be mindful to listen. All right. Also, it could be an earth sign too, or a water sign. Tell me more about the King of Wands. Oh yeah, the King of Wands wants some type of emotional fulfillment. The King of Wands wants bliss. The King of Wands is looking for bliss. But the King of Wands has been sabotaging themselves on how to get bliss. We talked about this already. Tell me more about the Ace of Cups. Empress energy. The King of Wands have to get an Empress energy in order to get it. That Empress energy in order to get it. Remember, you have to meet what you want. You have to become your desires. So the King of Wands wants bliss. Maybe want ease too. Maybe want abundance. He has to be on the vibration of love and vulnerability. Okay, and it's this creation vibration. Now here is all of this stuff that's blocking. Here's this self-sabotage. Here's this false foundation, this tower. Here's this energy of the past, making you feel like you want to give up, or something being hard, or it been hard the last time, you remembering the last time. It's feeling like you're going to be betrayed. I feel like the Emperor, the King of Wands wants real love, but they got betrayed the last time they opened their heart up, okay? So we do have this energy of the Six of Pentacles, which is nice, okay? So you get what you get what you pay for, you get what you put in, Okay, so it's like you get what it is that you put in. Also with the sun, this makes a 10 of Pentacles. So you will be getting that thing. So it looks like there's some important information. The Four of Pentacles could be coming up as important information that you keep to yourself, or important information that the King of Wands is not telling anybody this. Maybe that's what you need. Don't tell anybody something, so you can give it, so something could be given to you. It's like, stop telling everybody what it is that you're doing. Also, there's important information that you just need to execute. It's like the King of Wands knows how to get to work. He's a hard worker. So he gets the information, boom, he's right to it. Getting right to this energy. Yeah, getting right to it really, really fast. Cutting the chains, what keeps them stuck. Cutting, and this is an idea in your mind. So you're cutting that off of what keeps you stuck. About being vulnerability. Maybe you did have a hard relationship or a terrible relationship the last go around, but this doesn't stop it from this go around. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it right here, Libra. I hope this reading resonates. If it does, make sure you give this reading a big thumbs up. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video.